I don't even know what to say about this. Hey guys, it is Sarah Grace, and I just wanted to film my reaction and just thoughts about this beautiful piece, Beethoven's Ode to Freedom, and a little bit of how it symbolizes freedom and how it conveys that message to me. So before I actually listened to this piece, I thought to myself, what do I think of when I think of freedom? I instantly went to the song Breaking Free from High School Musical, but my mind instantly went to that song. And obviously, when I listened to this piece by Beethoven, it was much different, but in a lot of ways, it was also very similar. One of my favorite things that I instantly noticed about this piece and the way that it was specifically performed in the YouTube video that I watched was that it was very lively from the beginning. It was very loud, it was very joyful. I also really loved the use of so many different voices and instruments because it shows that freedom does not just look one way, or it's not just one specific thing, but freedom is different for each person and how they experience it. But whenever we express it, we end up going all out, and we can just I keep saying the word lively, but like the voices were just so lively, and even though there were so many different unique voices, when they all came together, it made such a beautiful sound. And I think that that is just reflective of how when each person is living freely and just like being themselves, it makes them the most alive they've ever been. And when we all do that and we come together in that, it just makes something so beautiful. This piece also meant a lot to me because I am a Christian, and one of the first things that I said after, just like a few seconds after this started, I was like, oh my goodness, this reminds me of a church song. And I think that it's so beautiful because in Christianity, there is so much that revolves around the idea of freedom and the freedom that comes from knowing Jesus. And I think that this song just really reflects that with the livelihood and the different voices and instruments coming together to make something beautiful and greater than one person or one instrument could ever make. And I think it just really was super special to me in regards to my faith, and I really appreciated that about this piece. So, to wrap this video up, thank you so much for listening to my thoughts about Beethoven's Ode to Freedom, and I hope that maybe you gained some insight or thought about it in a different way than you might have before. I'm very grateful I got to listen to this piece and learn a little bit more about how it expresses freedom.